I wanted to get back into tech and it was too late, Nathan. I was a 53-year-old ex-CEO who hadn't been relevant in 10 years. I went to see Jim Bankoff, who had worked for me at AOL and started Vox Media, right? He's chairman of Vox. And he goes, well, that's great. What can you do? And I said, well, you know what I can do. And he said, well, I don't really, because the context then was that you were AOL's entertainment guy from Disney and you were super relevant and you knew all the Hollywood people and AOL needed you. But now that's not the situation. So what can you do? That was sort of took a lot of wind out of my sails in terms of getting another job. So I started writing on Medium. This is like 2014 maybe, and I wrote about everything I had ever done. I wrote about film, I wrote about social media, I wrote about theater, I wrote about Disney. I wrote 30 articles on everything, and they were roundly ignored. And then I ran into a guy that I had worked with at Disney.Imagineering, and he goes to me, oh, you're writing? That's great. You should write about VR. VR, weren't you Mr. VR in the 90s? You should be Mr. VR again. I'm like, oh, come on, Brian. That was 25 years ago. And then my wife says, well, if you don't like the results writing about what you think you should write about, maybe you should write about what Brian thinks you should write about. And I wrote this 2015, like, what is AR? What is VR? Is it valuable? Is it happening? What's with the Oculus story? For whatever reason, that story got more hits in 24 hours than the previous 30 put together. In this young community, my voice and my perspective was welcomed. And I didn't really know that at the time. I just knew that I had had a tremendous dopamine hit. So I did it again and again.